Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy TZ here today, bringing you a brand new series. I'm going to call it Total Domination. And basically, what this series is I'm just going to try to come out and win by as much as possible. And by saying that, that means I'm just gonna do all the cheese, do everything I can to win the game. Try to play Madden like I was playing competitively, like I was in a tournament or something like that. And just try to rack up as many points as possible, get as many interceptions as possible. As right here, we're gonna find Randy Moss, and that is a touchdown right off the bat. And there's a couple reasons for this series. For one, I think it'll be a good change of pace because when I'm doing like player reviews and stuff, I'm trying to get the ball in guys' hands. I'm trying to do other stuff, so I'm not really playing like I would really play to like win completely. And I think this will be a series that'll help you if you want to get competitive and you really want to become good at the game. I think this is a series that will help you do that. I'm gonna talk about what I'm doing, things you can do, kind of the best plays to run. You can call them the most broken plays, but they are the best plays in the game. And if you don't like to play like this or you don't like this style, I completely understand that. I know it can be boring and it's kind of cheap, you could say, because they made a broken game and some of this stuff shouldn't happen. But it is what it is. So I'm basically gonna help you guys get better at the game. It's gonna show you how to play in a competitive manner, and it's gonna be entertaining to just see how many points we can possibly put up with people. Is right here we get a user alert with Anthony Barr. So yeah, I had a couple videos lined up for this that I'm be coming out with. Um, Give in the comments if you guys do like it, let me know. If you guys don't like it, let me know. Yeah, so it's basically up to you. I think it should be okay and a change of pace, and I'll still have other videos coming out where I'm not going to play like this. I'm going to play to have fun, try to make crazy plays, run around, do that kind of stuff, do player reviews. Um, but yeah, in this video, I'm obviously in the purple uniform. I'm like the Austin Bats or something like that. I don't remember exactly what they are. Something weird. But yeah, I actually don't have those jerseys anymore. This video is about a week old. I'm constantly changing my team. It's right there we fall, the ball teleports back into Vic's hands. That's what I'm talking about. That's why this game's broken. So if you do want to play to win, just go out there and play to win. Don't care what anyone says. If you want to play to have fun, go out there to play and have fun, and don't care what anyone says. I wish they would have like almost two separate playlists, kind of. I don't know how they do it, but one where you kind of go and have fun and not worry about running up against someone that's doing what I'm doing, and a playlist that if you did just want to get competitive, where you could, find someone that's not like this guy that I'm playing against that just really has no shot. But right there, Randy Moss drops the ball. There's a lot of changes on my team. Randy Moss is actually off it. I picked up that legend Larry Fitzgerald, not the NFL honors, because I don't want to spend all the coins. I'm trying to keep a high coin stack so I can keep getting you ultimate legends. I did just get the Tim Brown. He's unfortunately not on the team in this video, because Marshawn's getting stuffed right there. But I got a bunch of coins. I just invested in a lot of the low overall gold cards for the offensive position heroes, because I'm hoping I should be able to make a profit on those. If this video comes out before those drop, I would suggest doing the same. Should be a pretty easy profit. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Just try to get them at a reasonable price. Obviously, don't go all out. And you should be fine. It's right there. We almost get a user. We pop it up. And that, I believe, is Cam Chancellor making the interception right there. So we're already up 14-0 on this guy. We're looking good. Again, 4-minute quarters, not a playoff game here. So we're going to try to rack up as many points as we can, not in a playoff game. My record was actually not my Super Bowl, but someone else's Super Bowl. I scored 63 points against them in their Super Bowl. I kind of felt bad. But sometimes, if I'm winning by a decent amount, I'll kind of just knee it out or do whatever if I'm not trying to do this. But sometimes it gets to the point where you scored so many points that you kind of just need to see how many you can score. It's right there. We almost get another interception. You're just kind of like, how many points could I actually score in this game? But anyway, defensively, you're going to see me run a lot of nickel blitz. That I'm going to talk also about like what you can do to actually get better at the game if you want to play competitively again. Nickel blitz is probably the best defense in the game for a couple of reasons. One, it is very, very hard to pick up. There's only a certain amount of things you can do. A lot of times blocking a halfback won't even pick it up. A lot of times you got to block a tight end or go to certain formations to be able to pick it up. If you were playing against nickel blitz, the best ways to beat it are one, attack the seams, and two, run the ball off the right edge. As he makes a nice pass right there. Those are the two places where it's weakest. There's also, you can block a tight end on that side, will pick it up most of the time. I hate blocking tight end though because I do use my tight end so much. So, it's kind of give or take. And the second reason why it's so good is it gets there so fast. Like I have DRC in the slot right now at 95 speed, and you'll see him just comes absolutely screaming off that edge. It just gets there so quick. And then the third reason is, as you can see, I only have to rush 3 guys, which is, it's stupid. The game's broken. That should not happen. I don't agree with it, but if you're playing to win, that is the best way to win. As you see, look how fast it gets there. It's completely broken. You give people no shot a lot of the time. It's pretty ridiculous. But the way I like to run this defense is I also mix in buck slant, which is the same exact thing. Blitz come the same side, except you're coming from a cover 3 shell. So it's a good way to kind of throw your opponent off on the defense behind it. And then if you run that sometimes, you sprinkle that in. Mostly it's nickel blitz too. But then I also run the corner blitz from the other side. And that's a good way, if they start picking up your blitz, they start knowing what they're doing, they just sprinkle that in, and then that'll come in clean because there's no way they could adjust for both. And then you really start to get your opponent kind of in a mental pretzel, as I like to say. And they really got no idea where you're blitzing from, what coverage shell you're in, and all that good stuff. And also, as he throws a floater right there and almost catches it, he should have caught it actually. It should have been a touchdown. I'm just sorry in advance. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer video, just because my opponent did end up staying for the whole game. This is the toughest part about this series. You need someone that's willing to get their ass whooped and stay for the entire game. I know if I'm ever get my ass whooped, I'm out the door. So right there, he gets a user sack. I forget if he uses D-line the whole time or just sometimes. I think he switches it up. I don't really remember. But again, right here, you'll see this easy cover 3 beater. If they don't adjust to it, it's just if they're running cover 3, it's a touchdown like every single time. Is Randy Moss again with another touchdown, shredding him right now as we showboat into the end zone. I'm going to play a complete asshole too, so sorry in advance for that also. But anyway, we put up 21 points in the first half, 21-0. He actually gets the ball to start the second half. You can see he's getting frustrated. He's starting to go no huddle. The guy's name is also Butt 621, which is an interesting name. It's a great play right there. I think that's Vic Beasley. Love that card too. One of my favorite cards on my team. That's one of those guys is right there. Jalen Ramsey's going to crib that one all the way to the house. And again, we're showboating, just playing like an asshole. The part of the series is just kind of being a complete prick. But it's kind of fun sometimes. Because right here, he tries to go deep. We are going to swat that one. Always use the swat on the deep balls. That should go without saying. You'll never basically ever get... They'll never catch it, basically. That's also... I wish they would change that. If I have, like, Randy Moss going up against your 5'10 corner, I should have, and it's a well-thrown ball, I should have a decent chance at catching that. But if you just hold SWAT, you're going to knock it away 99.9% of the time, which is pretty ridiculous. As right here, we have our opponent at 3rd and 17, and he throws up a prayer that is not answered into triple coverage, and he's going for it right here. 4th and 17, we're up 28-0, and almost kind of poor user by me, really. I should have picked that off. But anyway, he doesn't get the first down. So we're back on offense. We still got Marshawn Lynch in this video, and he is an animal. Loving this card. He's going to be on my team maybe till the end of the year. It's just going to be, unless there's a new Derrick Henry. The only problem with Derrick Henry is he's a fumbler. Is right there. Jimmy Graham catches the touchdown. Derrick Henry is a fumbler. Sorry, but if he comes out with, like, if they give him a 98 or 99, my goodness, he's going to have, like, 94, 95 speed, probably, like, 98 trucking, and he's such a big body that he gets really good animations, too. He's, like, 240 pounds, something like that, something just ridiculous. So right there, he's just throwing up Stevies all over the place. But 3rd and 10, we got him really, he's all locked up. There's nowhere for him to go. He's got no time. He has no idea how to pick it up. He's not even really attempting to pick it up. 4th and 10, he decides to go to the Wildcat, and he throws up a prayer, and that one is answered into triple coverage. I probably should have switched on and swatted it, but I didn't think there's any chance he's going to catch it with that many people there. And right there, coming up with the big play, we got the hard flats going because he really can't get the ball going down the field because he's not picking it up or really rolling out. And right there, that's a good pass. Like I said, the way to beat the nickel blitz 2 is down the seams, and he hasn't really ran the ball. He should be running the ball off that right edge. Those are really your ways to beat it. And then also you can pick it up. Sometimes I like to go 5 wide and then you just pick it up with a tight end. Is right there we get a user alert, and you can just devise some route combinations to beat cover two. But if they're good, they're gonna make adjustments off that. So it really is difficult. It's cheap. It really is. It's just it's a broken part of the game. But you're gonna run into it a ton online. Everyone's running it because it is the best. As right here, he just leaves Jimmy Graham wide open. He's trying to patrol the middle, so I don't beat him on that cover three again. But if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna throw Jimmy Graham. So 1st and 10, driving again, and now like it's almost the end of the third quarter. I'm starting to think, how many points can I really pull up? I'm starting to, up the tempo. Really, I should pull up, really put up. I'm starting up the tempo. This play right here, also, as I was going off before, is great to beat nickel blitz too. You throw that quick pop pass like that, he's obviously not running it. It also beats cover three. It's just a great play. This is why I love the Saints offense, because there's so many, and you can audible into so many different formations and so many different plays off of it, that it really just makes it really, really tough to stop. I've been loving the Saints offense. It really fits my play style very well. And I've kind of been devising personnel to fit that. As I said in my Tim Brown video, he's kind of perfect for that. It's right there. Jimmy Graham scores another touch. Oh, no, he doesn't get his feet in. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's perfect for that, though. And Jimmy Graham is also probably my favorite card in the game because of those high points and those seams right there. I love Jimmy Graham. He's so clutch for me. Currently, I now have him fully chem, the milestone version, as he run commits, so we score easily. I have the milestone version fully chemmed. Excuse me. And he's just crazy. I have him fully chem plus motivator, Hopkins, and Benjamin. So his stats are insane. Maybe I'll make a video with that. He's too good. He's got like 97 spec, 97 catch in traffic, 96 catch, like 93 route running. He's 6'7", just crazy. You can say his run blocking's bad, but I usually have my offensive line be like my run blockers this week. Another user pick, because I like to run a lot of dive and stuff off the middle, and then my wide receivers. I do like run blocking, but it's not my main focus. I'd rather have a good actual receiver than a great run blocker. And right here, we throw another pick. That guy's made a couple plays now. That cornerback from the Falcons, Super Bowl promo. He's made a couple plays now, a couple good plays. I wasn't even saying, because I thought I had that open. I think I tried to rack catch it or something. I think I did something stupid there. Anyway, we get another user pick. If we had a tally going, I think that's about 4. Maybe at this point. And again, we have 42 points, 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Graham cannot hang on to that one. Obviously, he's not perfect, but he's filthy. Love him. Love me some Jimmy Graham. Here we drop back. His user's running like his chicken with his head cut off out there, and we fire in right behind him to Randy Moss down to the 5-yard line. First and goal, 42 points already. 3 minutes, about 3 minutes left in the game. Trying to again score as many points as possible, and Marshawn, the Red Sea just opens up for him right there, and he just runs right up the middle, 4-6. So now we are up to 49-0. Again, locked up. The nickel blitz is still coming in hot. He's got no answer for it, no adjustments. We're running up the score at this point. 2nd and 18, and once you hit the 2nd and 18 against nickel blitz, and you don't know how to pick it up, you're done. Done. There's really nothing you can do. Unless you try to throw a hot one down the seam, but besides that, as right there, he does actually pick it up, but then he throws what was almost an interception, but Harrison Smith cannot hang on. The night train cannot get the tipped pass. Anyway, yeah, see there, he's learning how to pick it up. He motions the halfback out and blocks him, and that's how you can pick it up, but he still almost throws another user pick. And again, what's it so effective? Yeah, he picks it up, but then I have 8 guys in coverage against his 4 receivers, and I also still have some really good linemen that are getting one-on-one matchups against his guards and tackles. So then, they're going to break free eventually, and I got 8 guys in coverage. So it's just really, really difficult to beat. It's really overpowered, and they just sent out the patch, and it's still not fixed. I don't know what they could do to fix it. They said they improved the offensive line blocking, but I don't really notice it, to be honest. Even like just running the ball, I don't notice the patch doing much of anything, to be completely honest with you. Even the slower game speed, I don't notice. I know a lot of people are complaining about that, but maybe I'm just oblivious, or I don't know what's up. But I don't know. I have no problems with it, really. It's just the same thing. Nothing different. It's right there. We try to fire a hot one to Jimmy Graham, but he cannot catch it. Kind of a bad throw by Vic. And again, this play is so good in the red zone. if you just get, you can run guys down both seams. So if you get either like Randy Moss, big time spec catch guy, and Jimmy Graham, obviously big spec catch, big catch in traffic, tall guy, you can run them down both seams. And then right there, another user pick. I think that's 5. You can run them down both seams, so the user has to pick one. The best way to defend that is man guys up in that situation and run cover 4. Cover 4 is actually a very good play in the red zone. And that time, overthrown by Vic. Randy Moss going for the one-handed catch. And he probably should have just caught that one normally, but it's okay. And he still has no answer for this play, so I'm going to keep running it. I mean, he's trying to use it with the safety now, but he's still got to pick one of the seam passes, and he's also doesn't have a great user, so it's kind of tough for him to get over, and then he needs someone tall enough to go up and compete with Jimmy Graham. So anyway, we're up to 56 points, but time is winding down. We're going to try to get to 60 here, as Marshawn Lynch is being an absolute animal, just like always, getting in the end zone. 63 points now. Sorry, I lost track right there. 63 points. The game is almost over, though, but he's still trying to score. Props to this guy for staying in the game. He's actually talking to Mike. I don't remember him saying anything. I usually don't put the sound down, but he's saying something. Props to him for staying in the game. I would never do that. He's going to drop that one. I don't get how that's fun to stay in the game, and I'm sorry if you are watching this, if you're out there. I didn't mean to have this be you, but it just so happened to be you, as Night Train's coming up with a pick. So now we got 30 seconds to get a 70 spot right now. A 70 spot in 4-minute quarters. That is almost impossible. We fumbled, but again, it just teleports right back into our hands. We'll take it, though. We'll take it right there. That was weird. Vic, like, did a little hop or spin to the side. I don't know. Either way, right there, we're going to find Ed McCaffrey, and he just goes down. Pretty sure I tried to rack catch that, but no dice right there. And then Vic scrambles for the bread, for the 70 spot, and the touchdown. That is going to be the game. We'll just show you some stats right here. We actually held him to a 0 QB rating, which is almost unheard of. Vic obviously played well, but he did have 2 picks. He had 0 QB rating, 8 interceptions. My goodness. Marshawn, you ran pretty well. Couple of touchdowns, but really did most of our damage on defense and through the air. And Randy Moss, obviously, with the big-time catch. Jimmy Graham down the seam all day. Ed McCaffrey underneath. And that's really all we threw the ball to. And then on defense, you're going to see Anthony Barr with the 5 user picks. My goodness. And then he had a guy with 2 picks. Jalen Ramsey cribbed one. Cam had that pop-up interception. And Night Train had one. But anyway, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as you can see, this wasn't me playing a friend or anything. This was an actual game. So I'm going to be out for today. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace.